What's up, y'all? Unit showcase right here, and this is another old unit. Her name is Foliage Carver Rosetta, or how I like to call her, Earth Rosetta. Oh yeah. So now, what I don't do is go over what crest they should have or what equips they should have. I only go over their kit, passive slash abilities, if they have a dream awakening or not, and test them out on a quest. So without further ado, let's go with the skill first, which is called Edge Script. 1800% earth damage and magic. Increase arts gauge by 20. So that right there is fine. Some ascended units have that. So the increased arts gauge, that's pretty fine. Now let's go with the arts. Invasive words. 13,000% earth damage magic, so she is a magic unit. Activates unlimited mode when used twice during Magia Drive. Reduce enemies earth resistance by 30% for 15 seconds, 20% more during unlimited mode. Now I'm going to be touching upon this in a little bit. Let's go over her true arts right here, which is called Stardust, Halation, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Activates Magia Drive for 180 seconds, first time use. Then afterwards, once you use True Arts a second time, 40,000% earth damage magic when used during Magia Drive. Increase all allies equip CT speed and magic damage by 50% for 20 seconds. So that right there is, pretty nice, pretty good, especially since she does equip CT speed. So that way all the equips could come up much faster. And also magic damage too. She is a magic unit, so that means, yeah, it's gonna also buff her up. And also any other magic units that are in the team. So now, since we went over her True Arts, so it says right here, first, you need to activate Magia Drive. This is how Earth Rosetta works. Do True Arts first, then afterwards, do Arts twice, so that way you could activate Unlimited Mode. So that way you could get the fullest extent of this Earth Resistance, since it says right here 20% more during Unlimited Mode. So that way you could get 50% Earth Resistance down on the boss. Now, I do want to mention this. If you do pair her up with Heart, for an example, because he is also a Earth Magic unit, their arts do not stack at all. So do not do Rosetta's arts and then Heart's arts thinking, oh, you're gonna get even more earth resistance. No, that it doesn't work like that at all. So now after you go ahead and do that, once you get into unlimited mode and get that 50% earth res down, and then you go ahead and do True Arts, so that way you could get this as well as this right here too. So that right there is pretty nice. Now that is a little bit of a downfall for Earth Rosetta because she is a little slow since you have to do all that. And if you're probably wondering, okay, how much arts gauge does it use up? It uses up 400 arts gauge, which that is kind of like, oh man. But now let's go with the abilities right here. So she has 3 accuracy master level 3, all allies accuracy 30% up, only once. So that right there is, nice, just nice. Maple Blossom Grandeur, sorry if I pronounced that last word wrong. Attack 100% up during Magia Drop. So that right there is, pretty nice. And also drilling a little bit that, oh yeah, you gotta activate Magia Drive first. And then now Undergrowth, Overgrowth, interesting name. Arts and True Arts damage doubled. And damage to water enemy 50% up during unlimited mode, cancelled when Magia Drive ends. So this one right here, it's really driving home that you gotta activate Magia Drive and then unlimited mode, so that way you could get the full potential and also the full damage of Earth Rosetta, utilizing her to the fullest extent. So now I do want to focus on this part right here that it says damage to water enemy 50% up. So that right there is pretty nice. So that means you really want to use Earth Rosetta when you're going up against water bosses, which that's what I'm gonna do right here. So now let's go back, and yes, this is a mono earth team right here. And so the quest that we're doing right here is the Awaken Gaia quest, since Gaia is a water enemy, water boss. So that means Earth Rosetta right there, once we reach unlimited mode, oh yeah, she's gonna do that damage to him because Earth Rosetta right here is the main DPS for the team. And then we have Sakaramira right here because she arch joins a little bit on her skill. Not only that, she does damage negation on her True Arts. So that's what she's gonna be mostly right here, is just tanking. And then now we have part right here for arch gen as well as healing. And again, like I mentioned earlier, since the arts do not stack at all, that means I'm always gonna spam true arts with harp. And then now we have Finn right here, just mainly for arch gen. That's really it as to why he's there. So now, without further ado, let's go on to the quest. Alright, here we are right here. It says God Killer, but none of them are gods, so we are good and dandy. I put this one on because it says right here, autofills targets arch gauge by 5 and increase targets attack by 30% for 15 seconds. However, I'm going to put this on Sakura Mira first, so that way she could get the arch gen going for herself and all that, so that way I could go ahead and do true arts. But after she does her true arts for the first time, like right here, then I'm gonna give this support equip to Rosetta, since you know she is the main DPS for the team. Let's go ahead and do true arts, so that way again we could get that arch gen really going and all that such. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, boy. Now we are at Gaia, the boss. Now he is gonna freeze everybody, unfortunately, because nobody has any freeze resistance on the team right here. And then boom, there you go. So now we are gonna have to wait a little bit until they are, you know, unfrozen right here. So yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do is arch, true arch, so that way we could refresh the damage, you know, negation right here. Let's just plop all of that too. Alright, cool. Let's do arch one more time, so that way we could activate unlimited mode. But boy, you're gonna see right here right now, yeah, this icon right here turned green. So yeah, man. So now what I'm gonna do is do arch one more time for her. Again for Rosetta, so that way we could get that 50% Earth Rosetta down. Yeah. And then now Finn with that true arts to arch gen. Oh yeah. So what is he doing right here? Okay, good thing he's not freezing anybody right here. Oh yeah, let's go do arts, so then true arts, bada boy, get that damage right here. Yeah, boy. There we go. Alright, so you see the boss is taking quite a bit of damage, actually, because again, these are all awakened units, so it's actually pretty surprising. And also, he's almost broken, so that is, oh, you know, that's pretty good right there. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's give this to Rosetta right here. He's about to be broken right about now. There you go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do arts, true arts. Let's activate hearts, you know, true weapon, because it does stack with Rosetta's arts right there. I almost forgot. I for some reason, I don't know why I forgot, but yeah, not forgot, but I don't know why that my brain kind of went a little bit just brain fart right there, but you know what, it's whatever. So break resistance, that is fine. All right here, so let's go ahead, true arch, about a boy. Let's go ahead and do arch right here for that earth res down. Yeah, man. You know what, let's go ahead and do arch right here. Let's give this to Earth Rosetta, yeah, to increase the attack by the boy, so that way she could go ahead and do that damage. The damage, yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, so they're doing pretty nice and dandy right here. So basically, pretty much, yeah, that is what you do. You just go activate Magia Drive first, then afterwards do arts twice, so that way you could get unlimited mode, and then afterwards, yeah, you do arts maybe one more time, so that way you could make sure to get that 50% earth res down, and then do true arts. So then basically, pretty much, that's how her shtick goes. Oh yeah, then you rinse and repeat if the Magia Drive ends, what you see right there, it's almost about to end, so that's like, ooh man, gotta make sure to, you know, refill it and do that whole thing all over again. Yeah, man. But you know what, it is all good and dandy right here.
Millions of years later.
Alright, here we are, the boss is broken, and boom, there you go, he got defeated. Now this did take quite a while, as you see the duration up there. Yeah, because again, this is all just awoken units. So now let's go with the details. Here we are. Like I said before, Earth Rosetta is the main DPS for the team with a 2.5 mil damage right there, and then Sakura Mira, you know, somewhat following behind with the 1.3 mil, and then Heart right here closer to Sakura Mira with 1.3 mil, and then Awoken Finn right here. Yeah, he just didn't do that much damage. But now let's look at the recovery right here. Yeah, there is heart right there. And then if we want to look at the break right here, oh yeah, Sakura Mira did actually pretty damn good break. All right, there. Oh yeah. So my thoughts on Earth Rosetta right here is that honestly, like if you don't have any damage dealer, like any earth damage dealers like War God Finn or Sagiri, or if you want to make a mono earth team and let's say you have all these three right here, then I'm gonna say sure, use Earth Rosetta. But honestly, she's mostly there just like if you're just curious and if you want to just to see how all the units would fare up against, you know, the current of Grand Summoners, the Ascended Era, things like that. So my thoughts on Earth Rosetta is that I think she is a fine, especially since, you know, she's on the older side when it comes to units. So like if you use Ascended units, obviously they would overshadow Earth Rosetta in damage and basically every other department right there. So anyways, I made a video on Sakura Mira. It's gonna be on the screen right now if you're curious about what she does. Anyways, that's it. See ya.